was bad.
It's because of the whole fucking... I can't think. My chest... I don't feel chest. Chest not there. It broke.
It happened. I left for a bit because players, mostly a player, kind of made me feel like absolute dog shit.
Bring it up with the narrating?
No, because it was fine. It just didn't feel good. It made me feel bad.
It doesn't make sense if you say it's fine, but it made you
If
feel...
it's the incident I think it is, probably.
No, it won't help. Trust us, it won't help.
It's like saying I'm fine, meanwhile I have a metal stake up my ass.
Some people pay good money for that. I believe it's called pegging.
I honestly feel like where everyone is anxious to get to the next fucking chronicle, but we're so to that point that we kind of keep going at each other.
Are you streaming, Jormok? Okay.
Yeah, I suggest we should probably get back in character.
I'll go over here, you have fun.
It's fine, we will come out of character stuff we need to catch up on and we'll deal with it later.
I want in on the out of character stuff when I stop streaming. Where is... There.
As well as an agent of blood on Caliburn Island. First person I know.
Technically, would you think as more as Z is usually the one as a bird?
Yeah.
That's my elder.
Come down, bird.
Evening.
Well, hello.
How are you?
I like the back of the shirt more than the front.
Thanks.
How long has it been since I've seen your face? A month now?
So this
Roughly.
is like a mega old gang roll.
What did he
Are
say?
things going well for you?
Which we call elders.
Can't complain.
My clan's elder. It's mega.
Would you two not talk about that in the open? What if people hear?
But 30 years old is an old man.
I'm
That's what
allowed
I'll
that.
say to people.
I'm gonna let
Am I
that be.
old?
You're tiny.
You're dog.
At least you were right in guessing in my 30s.
Tiny equals young, I guess.
I'm not opening that can of worms. Not opening that. The safety score that everyone remembers it. However,
Hey, guy.
it still has the same security score it has.
Oh, hello, Strife.
Name's Ray.
Ray.
May the night find you well.
It is on the south side of the island. So if you're looking to learn a trade, I might be able to get you in there.
Psycho's offered me a job as a stagehand as well, and so is Calhoun. Like with
I have gum. I forgot I probably shouldn't eat gum while I'm streaming.
Can I eat that if you're not going to?
Yeah, go for it. Cookout going for us.
A cookout.
Oh, okay. Are you the sheriff?
Yes, I am.
Okay. All right. Okay. Good. Then I am delivering. No. I'm not. No. That's not a.
And then we'll have like actual edible fruit.
Oh. Well, sure. Just make sure it doesn't go out of hand or anything.
I mean, as long as no one doesn't start shit, I don't see a reason why I would.
Well, if the dog park is on fire the next day, I'm just blaming you.
Noted. Okay, now I gotta go find. Probably the prince as the regent and ask him whether or not whether or not food can be bought.
Sure. I mean, Liz knows how to make fruit.
Yeah, that's right. She did sell the one thing. Okay. I should
Yeah.
probably talk to the region anyways, just to make sure there ain't some weird pyramid bullshit that would stop me.
Sure. Speaking of Liz, anyone know if she's around?
No idea. I have yet to see her tonight.
Damn.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Those are my current plans.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah,
I'm gonna
you
go check on that. Heard like extra voices while I was talking. It's hard with the echo. Alright, I'm gonna go check on Caroline real quick. I'll be right back.
I bet. Oh, okay.
Hey, Mar.
Alright, bet. Cool. Awesome. So, what do you think so far?
It's a lot.
Yes. Well, it's not that much, but like, it's just a lot of people, and there's more people that we still need to meet and everything.
So far,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, good. If you need anything, just bomb me in the head.
I can't do that.
You just say it.
Oh, okay.
You just say you bug me in the head. Okay.
What is going on here?
Nothing.
Purple blue man.
I like goldenrod.
Respectable. As long as we don't get into brown and peach.
Why brown?
Brown beets?
Sad, but I thought I would make a point to answer
What,
your
you want to
question.
beat the dog?
I'm leaving that there. Pleasure to meet you. My name's Jim Redbeck.
Redbeck, like your name. What you need?
Quote unquote warned if they
That's what I thought.
Some
But apparently,
officers.
but from what I heard, apparently something.
So long as they have no issue with me.
I haven't even been seeing time in streaks lately.
Yes, all of the recent news on the ShrekNet seems like we're in dangerous times. I don't know why anyone would seem to try to make an enemy of me when things have already been so difficult.
I don't have any motivation. But I think I'm just gonna go right back in. It's 6, not worry about it.
I've found it quite hard to get anything on the Camarilla, seeing as they, don't really like that I'm not part of a sect. Yet I see them on this island parading around with K-Tip without a problem.
Hey, just follow. I'm not dealing. You can judge me all you want. That's fine. Just.
Oh, wait, one moment.
I'm not mad at him.
Follow.
Someone new.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not judging. I'm just, providing advice. I guess. I don't know. I'm just along for the ride.
Zix, well done. We just received a message from Wheeler Morningstar. They've taken over Chicago.
Not surprised.
Yeah, we need to contact the Prince or the Seneschal. Anyone, really. There's also probably an Altakis out here hunting. Elder Celerity, dresses white, red things, and he can pull out a scythe out of fucking nowhere. Yeah, I'm requesting your help, honestly, because I defended the Grango Primogen once. I can't say I'll be able to do it again.
I'll consider it.
Yes, I am sorry to just bring this envelope on your head with so many news, but best to inform our elders, no? What the fuck?
What?
I'm the mother, Jean-Marc, I'm like the mother goose. I have two little shitheads following me. They fucking can't put up with us. And this motherfucker just called me daddy the first time he saw him. It's like, motherfucker. Kill me now. How you doing, Jean-Marc?
Existing.
What?
I'm existing.
Will like 300 bats solve the issue?
No, like the first few will be like will be okay, but then at a certain point it'll just get annoying. So 300 probably is too much.
Yeah. 7 million fucking pigeons. Eat this man. I'm joking.
Quickly, shit on him.
All right,
Don't
I'm gonna
actually,
go.
it's cool.
I'm gonna go jump scare the other people with this.
Okay.
With this extra shit on the ground.
Wait, I thought we were doing the warehouse thing. Is that off?
That is what is it? That is a downtime. That listen, this game was
Oh,
not supposed to happen. It's because we have an extra month. Well, like we have an extra Saturday
Cool.
this month. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Why the fuck do we have to put up with this shit?
Wait, so how many Saturdays per month do we do this?
Noted. You know, Morningstar has taken over Chicago.
Oh, fuck's sake. Please don't spawn props.
What the fuck? Now I'm hungry.
I was wondering what was the bright light. That was a.
This area is really dark, so I asked Fox if he could give us actual lights, so we
I
could see.
see.
That avatar only has one light setting, and it is goodbye retinas.
That is
I have
true.
a light avatar as well. Hold on, Fox. You want another one?
No, this one works. Don't worry. I have another one which has a less brighter light, but it's a bit.
I mean, it's a yellow light.
Oh, I gotta tell Diana. Oh wait, no, right, because this is a kindred-wide issue.
Well, we can't exactly go inside there. Keep in mind.
I know, but I think they'll make the exception if we tell them these is.
They won't.
What the fuck are we supposed to do?
Find one on the street. Tell them that you need to tell something before going in there.
Right. You're speaking. You're speaking right. I'm just. Oh, for fuck's sake! This.
Calm down.
Vacation I am having to deal
I can
bullshit.
send a vision. I fucking love the pigeon.
Jormok, kill me. I'm also existing at this point. 7,000 fucking kindred. Eat this pigeon.
Why are you following that one?
It's pigeon.
Hey, by the way, he can actually like speak to you as a pigeon.
Why are you following them?
He can understand you, by the way.
I can understand you. You get to use actual words.
Like he can speak bird back to you.
Unless it's just saying brr in brr.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this Vampire the Masquerade. That's it.
Yeah,
I bought
talking
an extra
to-
I'm joking.
Yeah, no. Last time I spoke to a bird, I almost got screwed over. Some guy tried to record it, and when the bird talked back to me, and I blew up the phone.
They're in the walls.
Not uncommon to hear. You've been hanging around Malkavians, haven't you?
Fucking kid, man.
We have to deliver the message.
Keep an eye on it.
Pidgey.
Hmm.
Complaining, and we need to do something about it. I'm coming to you because I have had look. I've had no. You need a sense. I have had nothing but good relations with vampires up until very recently, and I understand there's been shit with Yoshis and all kinds of bullshit.
It's a shame. They are incredible devices, truly.
Someone makes
But-
our approach.
Hmm?
Good evening, my good sir.
Evening.
Greetings.
I don't believe we had the pleasantry of meeting.
Very briefly.
Briefly. That must have been at the museum then, if it was brief.
Either the museum or, I believe, at the costume party.
It was one of the two. It's hard to remember anyone from the costume party. For the most part that I just met there. Your scent is familiar. So you're not a complete stranger. I was just talking business with my good friend Pelenoir.
I see.
You say that at all.
Thought it had a bit of extra flair at the end.
This is a very old name, a very respected name. I would appreciate it if you show it the respect it deserves.
Then how would you pronounce it on your side, my good?
This Pelennor.
Pelennor, not Noir. I will remember this deeply. I do not wish to cause you any disrespect, only the highest gratitude and appreciation. And I am Lady Ryosho. I deal in information brokering.
I am aware.
So, may I catch your name, my good sir?
Zix.
Zix. Have I seen your tag on the ShrekNet before?
You have?
Oh, my good architect. I didn't know that was the face to your name. Sorry if I wasn't giving you the proper respect.
Aratarchus. It's a given.
Ah, no. I do not use being a Tarkus as an excuse to be disrespectful to elders, in or out of whatever sect they belong. An elder is an elder to me. Same as any other court officer. You all demand good respect, my lord.
In this we are agreed.
What brings you our little seedy corner?
Boredom. Merely wandering for the time being.
Of course. The night finds us kindred well, doing such things. Is there anything I could do to alleviate your boredom, my good lord?
No.
Ah, good sheriff. Now I'm in the presence of two glorious officers once again. I suppose 3 glorious officers if I think about it.
Of mortal things.
I
Of little consequence here.
I am simply His Majesty's appointed Chief of Security, nothing else. I wouldn't suppose that any of you would happen to have seen His Majesty this evening. I have been diligently searching for him to convey some findings that are rather relevant to a completely Well, I can't think of a much more pressing issue, but yes. Have you happened to have seen His Majesty anywhere?
I
Sadly,
see
have
the
not.
good prince. I will send him your way, good Lord Rigel. I know you
Nobody's-
may want to be
look,
on
and
more casual terms, but you
I'm-
deserve
I'm-
the deepest respect.
I'm not a Ventru, ma'am. I'm a Bruja. I'm no one's lord.
My good sir, then, will suffice in the future. I wish to
Good.
show you the highest respect for your station,
Thank you, ma'am.
because I know others will lack it.
You're very kind. Thank you. But, ooh, we got some goodness.
I've heard of the
Anyway.
news. It's quite interesting.
Yes, Sheriff,
No,
I would like to state that if my forces are required for any sort of thing pertaining to security, given the recent events, feel
Can you-
free to request them.
Can your forces teleport, sir?
No, but some of them are already stationed nearby.
Well, the quarry can.
That being said, defenses are defenses, my good sir. And not all of the enemy's forces can teleport. To move such
Just the
large
one
groups is
we're
quite
chasing.
taxing, if I recall.
Just the one we're chasing. That is why I am currently attempting to put together a group of like-minded individuals that would be helpful or interested in trying to cage this beast. But to add to this,
Whatever support I can give in the matter.
to
They
add to
broke the
this,
peace and make my fellow Autarchus look bad.
the other problem is I need to find someone who is most skilled in aspects. For the one in question that we are chasing appears to be of the Coyote bloodline. That's right.
Interesting.
Celerity, Protean, Obfuscate. So,
While I am not skilled in it, I do have some knowledge of how to properly use it.
I dabble myself, but I do not need a dabbler. I need someone who can pierce the veil of a master.
Yes.
I need a fellow master of aspects to even be able to hunt this creature.
There are more
Instead of hunting, laying,
entangled in
my good
kindred
sheriff.
politics.
Pardon?
Laying
Why
bait
must-
for the creature. After all, you need not hunt something that comes to you. Of course, I would assume you
That
thought of
is-
such things already.
Well, yes. And turned against it because a creature like that, in any sort of urban population, is going to consume conspicuously. As a result, it will expose us all to a breach in the masquerade. Nothing is more serious to our existence than a lack of a breach.
I need some time, but I could try to obtain the appropriate requisites within the human elite to lock down an area, prevent all movement in and out for such a trap. Reduce the amount of human population to reduce the risk of the breach.
Well, if that is something that needs doing, give me an afternoon and a few calls and I can make that happen.
Well,
As long as we are trying to do something that is useful, but more importantly, I need to get His Majesty's say-so before anything gets done.
Of course.
I have a good question. Do we have motive as to why they did what they did?
All I know is
I've
that there is
thought
some
of it,
bad
and I've had some
loose
assumptions.
in the city. who is absolutely round the corner crazy from how much he has eaten the souls of fellow kindred. Like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs crazy, okay?
So far, only a Primogen has been attacked, correct?
Attacked, yes, but I'm talking about the consumption of the souls of other kindred. Countless souls of other kindred. Think on this. This is the type of creature we are seeking. That is how dangerous it is. It is confessed directly to me, not so much confessed as bragged, that it's friends with most of the voices in its head.
Well, just hearing a few voices in your head is no concern for insanity. Most soldiers end up with a few.
Not unless you're demonizing other kindred. Then the voices in your head
That's the problem.
are more
Not the voices
true.
themselves, more of what they are telling them to do.
Well, most of them would be telling them to, die in a fire. Look, all I'm saying is, we have a crazy Diablerist loose in the city who is extraordinarily skilled at killing. Coyote Gangrel are an apex assassin predator. If they get the drop on someone, the likelihood of you walking away, very slim. Very, very slim.
They attacked other people on the island. Have other kindred in our area have gone missing?
Not that I know of as yet. But would you really know about it if one of your fellow kindred went missing? Would you? Are there those of you that are so attached to one another that if one of your fellows didn't turn up for a week or 5 or 6, you would really think anything of it?
For me, I would. I get attached to my contacts. I care about them. Unlike others of my kind, I like making sure that those around me are kept well.
That is terribly kind of you. You are the one exception. You are the person that would cry, "Where is this person?" to cause a search to happen. And then, maybe in a couple of weeks, they would determine
I'm trying
that
to
that
find
person
some
is
sort
gone.
of reason why they went for the Lady Primogen. Were they attempting to demonize, or diablerize them for specific powers? While they have voices in their head, they must have a type of hunger. If they were just attacking indiscriminately, we would find more kindred fell and done with, would we not?
I have no idea. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. What I do know is that Diablerists, especially serial Diablerists, make the children of Malkav seem to be as sober as judges. Okay?
That's a lot of people out and about.
That's all I have to say about that. Anyway.
For what it's worth, I'll put out feelers on your behalf, Sheriff, within my darker contract.
Have you talked to Dee or Thorn yet about the Auspex situation?
I have not. I've tried to find them, but not seen
Thorn's there, and Dee went to the left over there.
Yes, Dee just went towards the Golconda. If you hurry, you might catch him.
And Thorn's there if you'd rather go to Thorn.
Why do I have to?
And then Thorn will say something along the lines of that he's not focused on combat, but he can probably aid with Auspex if really needed to. But, again, likely the end result is going to be something along the lines of Thorn not helping, so Dee does.
A pity. I have a very interesting set of morals compared to our fellows. I'm too caring, yet uncaring when it comes to mortals. There are a dime a dozen, but fellow kindred, I wish them the best.
So, why would one care about livestock?
Too true. I've hardly met a human worth caring for. Well, goodbye, my lord architect. I don't know either. Okay.
So an architect, right? An architect is someone who has signed the Convention of Thorns and started the Camarilla.
Okay.
So,
cool.
Essentially, this guy's an elder, but it's also to signify he is so old that he's literally one of the founders of the Camarilla.
Okay.
So
yeah. Very important.
Anyway.
Not always important, but like, well, important as far as I'm concerned.
So, as the primogenitor of the Toreador clan, I'm coming to you
You might want to talk to Rigel.
Oh?
Oh, interesting. They're still up there.
Went gray really early.
See. Before the embrace?
Well, maybe. I don't know. Oh, Isaacs. Haven't seen you for a while. How have you been?
Fine.
Oh shit, is it
If you-
storming outside? Sorry. There was thunder.
Is there something you require, Master Zix, or is it simply a pleasant place for you to enjoy the night air?
The latter.
I understand. That's why we came up here.
It's really nice out.
It is. Good waters for sailing.
Never really been on a boat before I got here.
I could take you out on the water sometime if you're interested.
Yeah.
It's fine enough, I suppose. Not my favorite activity.
Oh.
You look lost.
A little bit.
Who are you looking for?
Nobody.
Hmm.
I'm just waiting.
Careful. Who knows what happens when one wanders alone?
I appreciate the warning.
I do wonder what this looks like when it's not on, like, a quest. Like what all of the Dark Skylines and everyone's avatars look like when they're not on quest.
I wouldn't know.
You would. You're on PC right now.
Oh, is that how it
fuck.
works?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see everybody's
Everything-
avatar as they are, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since I doubt that you've dabbled in safety settings at all.
Oh, yeah, nope.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I can't see your avatar at all.
You can't see mine?
Mm-mm. Just
Odd.
error.
Odd.
Right? Yep. I keep forgetting that your avatar is just Gojo.
For Zix, yeah.
Oh wait. I went to the imposter mode. I think that fixes it, right?
Leto has taken over Chicago.
So we have heard.
Yeah. Adam
How
mentioned it.
interesting.
Is that a, how interesting as in, wow, that's really neat, but like pretty bad? Or a, how interesting as in, oh, fuck.
First, a reminder that history is written by the winner. Who knows if they'll even be considered on the red list if they win? Or if it'll get scrubbed clean, or if all of those involved and all of that will have a large shift in power. Who knows? From the Elder's standpoint, it might be more entertaining to simply watch. After all, there's a lot of plays that I could make, but the better question is, should I?
I mean, it's pretty far away, right?
Correct, but they're intrinsically also tied to this island in general. If I had to guess, perhaps... I wonder if they have the sentiment of ending all kindred on the island. I'll have to consider that.
been a kindred for like 2 years. They made you primogen, and now you got the Imperial Harpy on your ass. Like seriously, sort it out. That kind of shit. You know?
You're younger
Yeah.
than me?
Yeah. Oh, hi. Hi there.
Hi, Elder.
Hi.
Where did all go?
Are they your goal?
Did you lose your goal?
Well, not mine, but yeah.
They're yours, but
Where'd she
yes,
go?
or
No, they're not mine. But I've been just showing her around.
whose are they?
I've taken on a goal as well. I've taken on. Gonna pop out a phone and start texting her. Like,
You good? I'll find them.
The last I saw them, they were in front of the building there. I walked down and told them that perhaps they should be careful on wandering alone.
I just told her to anyway.
It's a good way for a ghoul to get killed.
Yeah.
Especially in territory that's not theirs.
Yeah. I'll find a corner and yeah.
yeah, let's go search for them. Maybe meet up back at the stuffy hotel.
Yeah, I was gonna like shapeshift and like look for them.
Oh yeah, do that. I mean, without breaching.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a corner.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you could ask this bird. Hang on, I could ask this bird. Kakar. And in Raven language, Liz is like, "Yo, bird, you seen some person wandering around looking lost?"
Oh, you guys look lost. Are you guys lost? Are you the one you're looking for? Because both of you look kind of lost.
We're not lost.
We're not lost. Oh yeah, and everyone can hear what I'm saying, even if you don't have animals.
Oh shoot. Okay, that one speaks English or whatever language you're speaking. Okay. I don't know why I need to randomly.
Quack.
My name is... Yeah, Dane's doing the same bullshit. Come on.
Oh, would what like this? Yes.
I am trying
Pelennor.
A pleasure to meet you.
No, let's just do it over here. Fuck it, we both. If I am to understand, you are spoken of as an information dealer?
Correct. I can gather inside information, and I have a wide variety of contacts should you need things.
Do you have the medium skill?
No.
Okay, fuck. Okay, so, fun fact for anyone who does. Every time that Dane is in your vision, there is an exact copy of Dane in the background, somewhere in the background of your peripheral vision, with third-degree burns, and half a third of its head missing. Yes. He's going to tell you the following. I understand that you're in league with the Independent Alliance, somewhat. I've heard some things here and there, but I can't confirm.
Allies within them, one of my dearest friends, and some of their leadership have taken a liking to me and my resourcefulness.
I understand. I would require the presence of Eli. A proper one, not that hatchet of theirs, but a ritualist, if it would.
I'll have to ask. You might have to.
You could put it in your pocket.
I could probably put a fish in my pocket.
Don't put a anyway.
Yeah, that's way better than asking.
I'm done with my gum. Totally not because I was annoying myself with it. And also because I think I was probably annoying the any possible person that was viewing this in the future.
Evening.
Evening. It's funny because he's going to the store and he's going to enjoy himself some chips. Buys water. Okay, there's somebody else up there. Mm-hmm. Who can I yell at? I don't think it was Pete. I don't think it was Spluff either. It was Allie. I can yell at Allie that anybody on the boardwalk could have seen you. Haha. Guess who did? Now that's interesting. I do wonder if okay.
Thinking a jump and not the best idea. I'm just saying, sometimes people launch themselves off into the water thinking that that'll be the way to go, and it really isn't.
I'm not at all thinking that. I just like looking over at Boston.
Oh yeah, that's Boston. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. I don't think I ever thought of it like that. I think sometimes I'm not used to being on an island.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, every single continent is an island of just larger scale.
Yeah, I can't argue with that logic. I mean, yeah, okay. Hi, I don't think we met. My name's Liz.
Carlos.
Nice to meet you, Carlos.
Nice to meet you.
You're not jumping, and you're just looking at Boston.
Yeah, just kind of thinking.
This evening?
Yeah. Sometimes people watching's interesting because, like, sometimes, let me see. Is that him? I think that's him. Like, at a certain point, you start to pick out specific individuals and all that, just from like a long distance, like billowing cape with the long hat or with the big hat, and
Oh yeah, D. Yeah.
oh, wait, why his name's just okay. Is that his name, or is that like just an abbreviation of the name, or?
To be honest, I don't know. Like, D's cool, and I'm fine. But every time I walk past him, he's always like, "Lady Liz," and I'm like, "Doctor." My formal title is Doctor.
I mean,
if you can't call me Liz, call me Doctor.
Technically, I guess I am too. Doctor never really suited me, though. I mean, technically, yes, very much true, but like,
I get you. I've actually got like doctorates, and I don't actually pull that card, but also it's weird to kind of just gender people, especially with maths, right? Like, he doesn't even ask if anyone's married, and I get the whole kind of patriarchal thing of, get multiple titles based on their value to society, whereas men don't. Which is why I tend to, if you're gonna like gender me with an honorific, just don't. Like, doctor's good. At least there's no gender assigned to that, right?
that is true. Yeah.
So I'm trying to re-educate him, but it's actually not my job, so I don't even know why I'm doing it, to be honest.
I don't know. Judging by the appearance, you might be a bit old-fashioned for that.
Yeah, and that's kind of his excuse, you know.
It really isn't an excuse. It really shouldn't be, but
No. Like, my mum was always like, "Oh my god, the boomers never learned," and she was always going on about this whole group called the boomers who were just like, "It's my age," and they blamed it, and then like, my mum got to the stage, and she's like starting to pull this thing. I guess we all do it, right?
I mean, at some points, everybody does it at least a little bit, whether or not they realize it or not. And if they do realize it, it's up to them if they want to correct that behavior or not, or if they just continue on without their day. More often than not, though, they don't recognize it that they're doing it themselves.
It's true. not very self-aware as people.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's why people watching's fun. You can be aware for them.
So what, can I ask what kind of doctor are you?
Psychology, neurology, medical wise, yes.
Okay, cool. That's pretty
So, I work over in I'm still not used to the names. It's either Sunset or Avalon at that mental health clinic right there. Next to the bail bond, I believe it is.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. Oh, cool. You must do a lot of really good work. There's a lot of asylums just seem to need help. So you're doing good work. That's pretty cool.
I mean, it's interesting. I've met a couple of very interesting people. I mean, one of which has I met, I believe, not last week, but the week before. And as a result of that, no, not the week before, but the week before that, beginning of the month, roughly.
Yeah,
and
I'm not good at time. So yeah.
They seemed very prim, very proper. Had a bad coffee, I believe, during that time, during the first encounter, but I can tell something odd was going on because they literally scheduled an appointment for my work, literally just to briefly talk to me to kind of gauge how I am. I'm pretty sure. So that was interesting.
Maybe they were so prim and proper they felt like they were confined in a space that actually didn't want to be in anymore, and they needed to seek some help.
They weren't there to be a patient. They were there just to kind of, I believe, gauge how I am.
Oh, okay.
She even used a fake name in order to schedule the appointment.
You sure that's not a stalker? Because that kind of sounds like a stalker to me.
I don't know. I mean, if so, the red flag is that they like horror movies and they invited me onto their boat.
Ooh. I mean, I guess if they're a rich stalker, maybe that's a good thing.
I mean, I don't know. It didn't necessarily cross my mind.
Yeah, look, don't let me put doubt in your mind either. I mean, I'm just saying, stay safe on this island because there are a lot of crazy people. For that inappropriate term to use.
I mean,
I'm so sorry.
Last week a bird literally spoke, so I'm still kind of gauging that. There was also people just kind of standing on a random tall roof. And I mean like a really tall one, like the tallest one that I literally see from like the literal front steps of the hospital. So that was fun.
Look, this island is weird. I'm starting to wonder whether someone's putting like hallucinogenics in the water, because if you're seeing birds that are talking, then that's probably one of the most, clear observations of that. I wish we could talk to the council about their water supply or something. Maybe someone's spiking your coffee at work or something. Maybe just
maybe.
Yeah. Look, I feel like I'm coming over and I'm casting a whole lot of assertions about the random things that you're saying, and I want you to feel like I'm judging you because honestly, I'm a science doctor, so everything needs to be like rooted in some kind of order and evidence. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, someone's spiking your drink.
Which I think has already happened, like on the first little. I believe it was my first Saturday on the island. I literally had a coffee that just kind of took me completely out of it. So that was interesting.
Yeah. This like I say, this island, I think it also like there's a whole lot of people that grow shit here, and it's look. I feel like this is the place where a commune has started up or something. Maybe those are the people up on the building that you see. Maybe it's like a religious commune. That could explain it. I don't know.
The odd thing is that when I took a photo of the people on the roof because I wanted to make sure sometimes to help with people that are seeing things that aren't seeing things, you take a photo to you can take a photo to see if it shows up or not, and it was odd because one of them didn't show up, but one of them did.
Okay. Well, look. Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Just brief answers for you. And do you have that photo on your phone or handy? Can you show me?
Not on hand, no. I believe last week my phone was destroyed literally directly after the talking bird because I tried to record it and then my phone exploded. I talked to other people about that, and some people were like, well, maybe the bird was a drone, and that kind of explains that a little bit, which, drones have been getting kind of more realistic nowadays. Kind of makes sense.
This is true. Well, look, if I may, I'm just gonna come in nice and close, and I'm just gonna use dominate, and
all right, we're rolling.
On you.
What's my pool? Because I have a pretty decent one.
Do I need to? Oh God, you got a bit. Aren't you like human? What the fuck?
I have a really good pool against this, and a funny free retest, just in case.
Damn it!
I literally created.
Over, storyteller.
I'm leaving that up to you. If you would like to call one, you are more than welcome to. If not, it is a case of attack versus defense. I believe.
Okay, let's just resolve it ourselves. We can do this. If you're watching this later, Toast or Vampirica, I'm sorry.
Because let's see, willpower 6, yeah.
My sheet. Yep.
And I believe it is mental plus willpower for defense.
Let me bring it up. What was I doing? Forgetful mind, wasn't it?
Yep.
Kind of... Sorry, I'm just getting a phone call at the same time. It's ignoring them.
It's all good. I am also looking it up to help.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. Dominate's test pool is mental intimidation versus mental willpower. So I'm rolling with a 16.
And sorry, my one was mental and intimidation.
Mental intimidation.
Okay. Gonna give nothing because I had no intimidation. Oh, I'm not good at this game. So I'm rolling an 11.
Okay. 11 versus the 16.
Yeah. I'm gonna go good. Oh, do I roll? Yeah, I do. Okay, 11.
You got this. It's all good.
Okay. Thank you. This is why I just play social characters. Okay, you've got defense. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to burn a willpower. All I'm really trying to do is make you forget what you should. So I'm just going to see if you're happy to roleplay it out, be along the lines of, if you just want to come closer here and look into my eyes.
Let me grab the water. There we go.
Yeah. I think you should just forget about the bird and the people that go into the photo. I think that. You forget. Forgetting
I'm not really bottling things up. Really, kind of goes against what I'm good at. You know.
No.
It's
No.
kind
What
of.
I'm saying is you forget.
I,
Yeah, like look into my eyes, right? Right? Eyes.
Are you trying to like
Me?
Jedi
Me?
mind trick
You look at me?
me, or?
Yeah, these are not the droids you're looking for. You'll forget. My mum said that once. I never quite got
Mhm.
that. Yeah, cool. So anyway, we don't need to talk about them anymore. That's good.
And then I mentioned that I've already kind of written it down in my journal. So even if the Jedi mind trick thing had worked, I'll look into my journal and be like, "Whoa."
Okay, yeah. I need to talk to my boss about.
It's
I'm
all
sure
good.
Alex will give me some pointers about how to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's very like, Liz, how did you get here? What?
Now, I could probably pull it up on my phone, but it's like backed up on the cloud and all that and stuff. And But
Okay. Yeah. No, that's cool. Anyway, it was lovely meeting you, girls. I hope we see each other again. Unless you forget about me, and then maybe not. But yeah. Otherwise, I will see you later.
it was a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah,
Do you want a card to the to my practice or no?
No, because I feel like if I get a card and someone then like is like that we're going, and it would make sense, and probably I should, but you know, they'd probably admit me if I came in. I vibe sometimes.
Okay.
But I know where you work, so I'll if I'm ever in need, I'll come see you. Okay?
Sounds good. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, you too. Also, out of character, do you need talk at all tonight? Because I can switch if we need.
Only if you want to play Torque and have Torque and Carlos interactions. Otherwise, completely up to you. Carlos is literally just there.
Yeah.
That's all he is for like anyone. Because usually they're not going to need him. He's not going to need other people. Usually.
Makes sense. I'll probably stay as Liz for a little bit just to see what shit I get dragged into with the Camarilla, but otherwise, yeah, if you
I
need
have
just
no intentions on playing Alex tonight because it's a social game, so I'm not going to worry about anything that happens.
Oh, that is such a good idea. That is a brilliant idea, actually.
So it is literally only Carlos and Zix today. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, cool. Actually, no, I won't do that. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Good evening again.
Evening.
How are you doing?
Hmm.
Doctor, my apologies, Dr. Greer. I knew that, and it slipped my mind. I'm so sorry.
So, how are you?
Been, I am doing well. How has your job been treating you?
Job's been going well. I mean, just had an interesting conversation, but I'm not too worried about it.
I will attempt to remember.
It's best not to worry about
I
things that
have
are
that.
odd.
It is.
Odd in what way?
Following being all year round, but we found, well, some food to
I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. I could divulge, but on the off chance that, I don't know, somebody becomes a patient, it's not good to...
Well, if perhaps she needs to visit you at your clinic, I could arrange for that.
Oh, she knows where I work. It's fine. Or at least I think she does. I mean, I mentioned that it was next to the bail bond place, and they seem to kind of know where that was, so.
Well, even I knew the place that you spoke of when we first conversed.
It's true. I noticed that a lot of the people... I'm noticing some patterns. Because, like, some weekends it's not as crowded with the numeral individuals that are there on some Saturdays, but on other Saturdays... I'm not going to worry about it. This is just a lot... doing mental gymnastics for no reason. Maybe I'll, like...
You've seen that we had a costume party. It is sort of like a group of sorts.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that, but it's... Even with the costume party, with certain people still wearing interesting things. It's interesting. Like, I learned the name of that one person with a billowing cape. I just want to refer to him as Billowing Cape, to be quite honest with you, but I learned that his name is D, and the person that told me that doesn't know if it's a abbreviation of their name or just their actual name.
I am unsure as well. However, I would also call them Billowing Cape if I had the ability to. And they may take offense to that.
No, yeah. I mean, it is a standout characteristic of theirs, at least on, like, first observation.
And their hats.
And their hat.
They must be,
or
must
their
have a
sword.
phobia of water or something. I remember long ago someone asking why someone wore such a hat at times. They said it keeps the rain from falling on my head.
Fair enough.
The thing was is that I'd never seen them outdoors during a rainstorm, so perhaps it was more about the emotional rain than physical.
I mean, it would obscure the eyes at least a little bit from certain angles, and depending on the way the shadows cast themselves, you know? Do you not like the rain? I'm surprised you haven't gone out during it.
No, I don't mind the rain at all.
Just prefer clear
You
weather, I
cannot
suppose.
Simply hide below deck and upon a sailing ship when the storm comes in.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Have you met Ashasaya?
I've not. I don't believe so, at least.
They're a companion of mine. We have traveled here together from the Caribbean. Them and two others.
Well, I'm just gonna pretend that he didn't drop that, because I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm not gonna pick it up every time that I look at my character sheet.
Look at my character sheet. Damn, I need to drink more water. Have you, like, out of character, been taking notes on stuff you hear?
Taking notes on stuff I hear? No, but I have the shame for that. And there's also casual moments in which I have just been like, I'm gonna pretend that I'm not hearing that.
Voice does travel a little far.
Yeah.
At times.
It's a case of people don't realize that people can hear them, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the classic, you know, player walks up to you and just Like, oh, so what clan are you from, or whatever.
Oh, don't worry. He's already had a wonderful encounter with a talking bird.
Oh boy.
So
More
that-
hallucinogenics, I guess.
No drone for that excuse.
Well, yeah, all the birds are fake.
Oh, don't worry. F fell into the water over there, so they're gonna probably be walking back from over there. I think that's the second person I've seen fallen into the water today.
It's funny because in some spots there's like a collider so that you can't fall, and then
in
spots
others there's
another
not. Yeah.
I had asked Toast to remove the colliders. I'm like, I want to like dramatically jump into the water to vanish sometimes, and he's like, well, you know what? If someone fell in the water, I wanted them to be able to do underwater combat.
Just got to keep in mind the certain spots and then dramatically do it then.
I believe they are uninterested in our conversation.
I guess so. I mean, they walked over here and then did a U-turn and walked right back. I mean, odder things have happened, but I think it's odder when they do try to stop and talk, because they're... It feels like a lot of the people that are trying to stop and talk to me seem like they're expecting something or not finding what they're looking for.
Is that in character?
Yes.
Okay. Intriguing. Perhaps they are taking part in a alternate reality game of some sorts.
I mean, that's what I initially thought before the costume party, was that maybe people are like really into LARPing or something around here. I mean, it would explain some of the like more like very blatantly open carry of the weapons, and especially stuff like swords. You don't see swords too often. But then it was a costume party, but then they're still carrying that stuff after said costume party. So, yeah. I'm apparently green
Perhaps
screen over
they
there,
believe
or
it.
missing textures, or now Neil.
No, it's gotta be
It's
Dorian up
Mar.
on the roof.
It's Mar.
Yeah. Well, there is gang activity in the area. I don't know if that's a
that is-
for everyone, but perhaps some people have taken to defending themselves.
I mean, I've heard that too, and I mean, with that in mind, I have, you know, purchased things to defend myself, or a thing, I suppose. But,
I once knew a man who worked in theater and actually had a bad hand, and because of that, he was cast as a pirate fairly often. But he would actually travel down to the docks at night and defend people who were being hit on by unscrupulous men with this rapier that he had.
that's certainly interesting. No, I just bought a gun that I can readily, easily conceal beneath my vest here. So,
I am glad that you are prepared to protect yourself in times like this.
I mean, if there really is gang activity, because I believe somebody also tried to explain away that the costume party was also gang activity, so I don't know. A lot of different things said, and some correlate, some don't. Like a gang having a costume party, it would really depend on the gang.
That would not make much sense.
It would really depend on the gang, on how serious it is, and like what it is they are doing. Like, I don't know. And some of the graffiti is odd too.
In what way?
I mean, like, there's some words that I don't really recognize on some of them. I believe. Like, near Isabella's, there's one that says the word Ventru, and that doesn't really ring any bells. Considered Googling it, but I don't really care. If it is some gang,
Perhaps
I'm sure
it
I'll
is,
find out eventually.
Jagger's name or something?
No. Because it was targeting them. It wasn't, like, about them or, like, a signature of any kind. It was more like targeting them. I think there was a name on there. I walk past it every once in a while, so I mean, sad I don't remember the name, but
Just see Mar doing the do up there or whatever.
yeah. I like that you can see them usually between, and if they're, like, behind something in that form. On the plus side, you know where Mar is. On the downside,
You know where Mar is.
You know where Mar is, and you have to make that choice of, was I going up there anyway, or am I going up there purely because I can see them through the wall?
Mm-hmm. It's when you end up teleporting up there through the GM menu on accident and going, oh, I apologize. But now that I'm here.
Obviously. Makes sense.
Well, we must arrange for some time to watch those horror movies, as we spoke about.
Oh, right, yeah. I'll admit, slightly, because there's so many other people that have tried to make plans with me so far. Like, there's another group of people that are trying to get me to, like, join a motorcycle group. And they mentioned that it has to be at night, can't be during anything during the day, because they really dislike it out when it's daylight, I guess. I don't know. They just prefer the night riding. Or something along those lines, and And also them trying to get me to bring a motorcycle into their shop and stuff to get it checked out.
You have a motorcycle then? Interesting. Well, if you would like to meet an evening this week, I would be able to go to the theater with you.
I'd be open to that.
I've seen that there is this new movie coming out soon that was intriguing.
Any particular time?
I like the late shows for horror movies. Like the 11 p.m.
Okay. I mean, that should work for me, depending on the day. Or the night. Yep.
And what nights are you
Hi.
free?
I'll have to look at my work schedule, but assuming the phone number that you had to use in order to, like, schedule all the to schedule, like, coming in that initial time is a good way to perhaps contact you in the future. I can send a text to send my available times.
If you send a message to that number, I will receive it.
Okay, sounds good.
So in the corner, but I could have missed this. I think I heard something about motorcycle being fixed.
Oh, it doesn't really need being fixed. It's just that I believe their name was Torek was saying something along the lines of they have a shop, and if they wanted me to bring it in at any time, I probably could. Stuff like that.
So you already met that person. I've been Carlos.
I've been okay.
So nothing strange happened since that evening, right?
What do you mean, another situation, huh? I mean,
I said nothing strange happens. Remember, you kept mentioning about like hearing
I mean,
something, which was weird.
funny that was fixed, and so I'm saying this out of character. Funny that was fixed, and now it's being brought back up, and so now he's remembering.
Yep, I know. My character also knows this. He's done this.
Fuck you, Finale. You're just trying to cause problems over here.
I thought it was the coffee. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was the coffee.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, anyways, so how you been? I heard that you like actually established yourself with that hospital, I believe.
Yeah, the little clinic next to the bail bond place. Yeah. The mental health clinic right there.
That's nice. Man, I have not been socializing a lot, as I realized. Well, I guess you also probably notice around this area the fact that, the whole ocean is pretty dirty. I say as if literally filled with junk.
As much of the city is up north.
True.
Because a lot of the corporations decide to put a lot of their waste here, or pretty much everywhere within the ocean. I tried cleaning, barely works.
I mean, there are substances that help in degrading things like plastics and all that. It's just
I did some research. Apparently, it never came out of the experiment phase and was deemed too impractical.
I mean, all it would take is a little bit more experimentation. I think mostly people probably haven't really delved or covered it more, is probably due to maybe them considering it a waste of resources, but even then it would preserve the planet more, so as a result, in the long term, probably better for profits, since the profits can continue. Anyway.
Yeah, but you think it's smartly this our mega corporation we're talking about.
That is true.
They will all take care by short-term profits.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I could try doing some experiments, but I'm not a super genius on that, so it probably would take a while.
Let's see.
I am not a scientist either.
Not my field. Not my specialty.
Yeah, you came offshore. Yeah. Let's speak of corporations. What are your opinions on them? Yeah,
they exist.
They exist. Hey, Vampire,
I guess do you have any opinions
I'd
on
like
this
to try
fix?
doing the test again with you as I'm right at the corner.
Okay, but if
he can't be using. He can't be one of those nights.
Well, if you, regardless of this, I'm going to say that this time I'm going to see that it's you.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll, assuming you still have the same numbers in there. Well, I'd be defending with a 15.
You're a 15 now?
What am I witnessing?
You're not witnessing anything yet.
Okay.
They're standing over there using a mental power.
And I'm gonna have to react. Yes,
you wanna
right here.
retest this?
right here. I'm going to spend another willpower.
Damn it!
As
Let's
always,
let's
only come
go.
back with one to rebound. Good job, you get to live.
I get to live.
And I'm going to stand here and seethe and be pissed off for a moment. I must get going. There's something I have a pager going off or something. I'll be later. I'll send me a message.
Will do.
Who the fuck you say a patient nowadays?
I mean, some people prefer old school type things, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yes. I mean, I have heard people use this conspiracies about the government watching us to use old things. Despite a lot of the old things being easily hackable.
I mean, my phone last week was hacked. That was fun, and then also hacked to self-destruct, and then I believe there was a bird that spoke, and other people were like, "Oh yeah, that's just a drone." Like,
That's pretty weird.
a little.
Hello.
Okay, somebody with those features. And they are. Ironically, this is probably the only thing that isn't weird because it's a feature.
Not like the cosmetic surgery. Is that what you mean by those features? Do you know, like people who have tails and ears?
Well, I can't say a couple of them. One of my, it's a bit embarrassing. As a prank, one of my friends did this as I showed my piercing eyes. That look like a leopard. Yeah, they decided to do this on me as a prank. Still mad to say.
Oh, I was gonna say who's doing that, but they have an out of character above their head, so I'm assuming they're out of character flying around like that.
I guess, but I can't see that far, so I don't know who that is.
They're the glowing light that's kind of bouncing around.
Yeah, no, that's a person who's not a player. I remember the avatar.
I mean, it's Seraphim. Seraphim has their own character and all that, so.
Well, let's throw the fact that they say out of character. Also, creatures that weigh more than 30 feet or 30 meters. So
That is true. Nah, well, you got to keep in mind, out of sight, yes. However, with acute sense sight as well as yeah, I have acute sense sight. We're gonna.
Damn.
So, a lot of the things I see. I keep this in mind.
Damn.
Hi, you're D, right?
Yes. Sorry, I thought that you I am currently looking for someone.
Can you give a descriptor?
I am looking for the sheriff.
I mean, I can call if you're wanting to call 911. I mean, that's an easy way to do that, I guess.
I mean, yeah, you talk about the police.
Yes, something like that, but something else.
Okay.
Apologies.
Okay, yeah, so they are a character because they're the fact they're right here. Hi. Yeah, pretty noticeable wherever you fly.
The fun way to play a mortal is to just always try to help them out and to give them a way out constantly. It's great.
Unless they make it extremely obvious.
Unless they
like
make it
turning
extremely
into a mist right in
obvious.
front of you.
I mean, I don't know the range between a cute scent site, but I did see somebody change from animal form into human form on the other side of the thing. But I'm going with I'm not going to worry about seeing that.
Yep, and my character doesn't even know that because I was looking right at you in this direction.
No, that happened like 30, 45 minutes ago.
Oh, yes. Okay, so what's it here?
I know who it was though, so I'm gonna mention them. I'm gonna mention it to them at some point on a different character and be like, "Hey, careful changing in the middle of the street because people can see."
But yeah, as far as I'm aware, like a major player, this is something called By the Armory. They like sell guns and ammo.
I mean, I bought a gun. That wasn't that. It wasn't too hard to do so. I mean, it's good self-defense.
I mean, I understand know that because they kept having advertisement over there at Golconda. Is that what it's called?
I'm pretty sure that building's Golconda. Yeah. Odd name, but it's creative at least.
I mean,
stands out.
It's just like you're probably in a shock within the people that own it. Or it's a new market stunt. But yeah,
maybe
there's, am I correctly? They also that one of the Miracle Corp that like they came with the newspaper because they said they found a way to create like full synthetic bodies that pretty much give the person eternal immortality.
Oh, I don't like that idea.
Yeah, it seems dumb.
I mean, cool, but I really don't like that idea. No.
Aura perception.
Aura perception immediately. All right, I'm testing.
Yeah, I mean you orbit 3 feet, so you waste 1 blood.
Sorry, what?
You want to make 3? You want to do me when you announce that, so you waste 1 blood.
Yeah. Actually, no, never mind. I'm just gonna Dane doesn't know that you are. I don't know if you're immortal or not, but that little tag with a fucking question mark is making me very curious. So then just gonna.
I mean, your character.
People have said about Carlos in Shreknet at this point things about how he might be immortal. So that's why I have mortals set up.
Dane is not mature. I heard about you yet.
I'm just letting you know that if Dane's looked at Shreknet at one point, he probably would have seen Carlos is more than likely immortal. So if you meet a Carlos,
I mean, here's the thing: it might be on Shreknet, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. It was only a camera chat.
It might be. It might only be in the Camarilla chat, which Dane is in.
I don't know.
If I remember correctly.
He is in Camarilla, but I haven't seen it, so Dane hasn't seen it.
Fair enough.
So Dane's gonna come in. I don't mean to barge in, but could you give me just half a moment? Just a thing.
Okay.
No, you can say just aura perception.
I'm testing. I'm still testing. This has not changed.
What's your defense pool?
Is it Is it mental willpower?
Yes.
16.
None the fuck.
Because I'm full on willpower. I'm at max mental.
Remember.
For human.
Remember, we're taking not playing by Hunter rules yet, so if an immortal can still go to 10.
Hunter?
Yeah, we're not playing by Hunter rules.
Okay. Scared the shit out of me for a moment. Thought we were doing with imbued here.
Obviously.
Fuck you, I'm retesting. Fuck you know.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah, I don't know this shit. I just go, what's your name, sir?
Carlos. By the way, both of you are out of character. I don't know if you're actually out of character or not.
Be out of character.
Okay, noted.
Technically, our characters are on top of the building, and we are stuck there for the next 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
Oh, good to meet you, Carlos. Dane stretches out his hand.
Then Carlos shakes it, warm.
Yeah, you can't notice that.
Do you have the medium merit by any chance?
No, he does not. We're gonna repick this up so it signifies that I'm actually holding this. That way I can kind of help give you an out, because I think he's just gonna blatantly take a drink of the water in front of you.
Yeah. Oh, sorry to be so. I'll leave you to it.
Right. See, this is what I was talking to Natalia about sometimes, is that a lot of people sometimes come up, introduce themselves, and as if they're like expecting something, and then just walk away when they don't find it.
Yeah, it seems like they have the weird expectation of someone introduce themselves and then wait for like a specific set of introductions.
Yeah. It's odd.
My goodness. Hello there. My name is Brett Joseph.
I don't need the smugness.
Carlos Santiago.
Carlos Santiago. That is a wonderful name. Honestly, that's a wonderful name.
Brett Joseph.
Anyways.
Are you a church guy?
Oh, yes.
God damn it.
Oh, yes, I am. I am that, goodness. I'm the bishop of the Catholic Church that just came into the La Sombra territory.
What territory? Is that like a gang or something?
Yes.
Or
my goodness, it is a little bit of a childish gang that it just opened up. I'm their little bit of a representative. They like to kick rocks and whatnot. Don't worry about them.
Okay.
It's sister?
They like to just kick rocks, and I like to play baseball with them and whatnot. They're very fun.
I mean, I have heard like.
I'm sorry about introducing myself with these children. It's a little bit of a. It's a little bit of a habit of mine. I
if
like
they're
to play
like
baseball with them also.
I mean, if it's
Please,
a local
anyways,
gang
if I
and
could-
it's well known or something around here,
they're
I guess
not-
it makes
it's
sense.
It's a gang of a baseball. It's a gang of a baseball play.
I have heard
Please,
a
please,
stereotype of some gang. I
Yeah,
have heard a
please,
stereotype of some gang or
No, they're not a gang.
members
They're-
being like being Christian.
No, they're a baseball team. Please.
Okay,
please.
they're a baseball team.
Okay, so
Please, I'm
not a
sorry.
gang
I'm sorry for
baseball
the
team.
misunderstanding.
They play in a area and it's near your church. Okay.
Yes. I am so sorry about that. And my goodness, I'm just so used to saying that.
Okay.
Goodness me, I'm horrible at introductions.
Yeah, Carlos just looks confused. But he's just nodding along to be nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, I'm the bishop of the church there. I am having that church renovated. I am making some confessional booths and all of that because honestly, people need it to hear out the prayer of the Lord and whatnot. I absolutely feel as though the Lord has saved me, honestly. And in fact, I'm. Let me lean right here. Goodness, I'm helping out the homeless over there and whatnot because the homeless really do need some help. I'm trying to help the kids there too.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been
makes sense.
I've been
Yeah.
cooking up some meals for them. I've been
That was
cooking up
plenty
some meals
cosplayer
for
I keep
them.
seeing.
I'm sorry?
That was plenty cosplayer that I keep seeing.
Cosplay?
Yeah, cosplayers. I mean, there was a seemingly homeless dude that erupt with a sword that would say something about the cops.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
he came
really?
up saying something about the sheriff, and I was like, "You can always call 911." Like,
I've never heard about that.
it was
Okay, so not associated with you.
D. I think he's standing somewhere over there. You can kind of see because of the cape, but like,
Yeah,
That's pretty far from here.
That's absolutely that's not. Well, I mean, it must be those. Yeah, they look like they're cosplaying.
Yeah.
That must be the new fashion. Well, you see, I got a cybernetic actually that's required by the bishops of the church for a
Wait, what?
halo. It's very gaudy. It's not very nice looking, but it's required.
Not gonna lie, that seems a bit sacrilegious, if you ask me.
It is very sacrilegious. I don't very much like it, but it's required to show status, apparently.
You said it was the Catholic Church, right?
Catholic Church.
It makes more sense than it being other kinds of churches.
Exactly. It's to show a status. The Pope has quite a very much more gaudy one.
I mean, I guess it could be worse, it could be Mormon.
That is true.
Exactly. In any case... Oh yeah. But, my word. Also, if you ever want to help out, like, by the church, I'm just putting it out there. If you ever want to help out by the church, there's lots of volunteer programs that I'm gonna be setting up. It's gonna be pretty fun, and you just help out, like, the people in need and whatnot.
I mean, if I have spare time from work, I'll certainly have to consider.
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. And I reach out to shake your hand.
Shakes hand again, hand still very much warm.
Oh my goodness, you are such a kind soul. I am very happy to have met you. Blessed this night to have met you. And yeah, I'll work on those volunteer programs. We're still building up that church and renovating it. But and that baseball team, oh my goodness. I'm gonna make sure those little guys go to a tournament. Hopefully we won't get them disbanded. Alright,
so
you get a good...
if I'm understanding, it's like Little League then? Or
Little League.
Okay.
Very much so. Alrighty, you get a good rest tonight.
Wait, would it be any more because you're taking the whole night now? Or now?
I'm always a night owl. I literally work most nights, so it just kind of makes sense sleeping through the day. I mean, on the plus side, I like sunset more than sunrise, so I mean that works. That works.
I guess. Well, I think I tap by for any conversation starters. Anything you want to talk about?
I mean, it's going to be interesting going to see a movie with, I believe, her name was Natalia. That's going to be interesting in the next coming nights. But
it'll be interesting. I heard that she came from over shores.
She said she come from the Caribbean.
Oh. Neat.
She also invited me onto her boat one time, so that's going to be interesting to see if that happens after the movie or I don't know.
Well, that'd be curious. Did you hear that? Out of character.
No, out of character, I didn't hear anything.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll see you later then, Carlos.
See ya.
Oh, hey.
Sorry about that, Mr. Sanchez. Did not mean to surprise you like that. I saw you over yonder and decided to say hello. I hadn't seen you yet.
I'm normally busy. Have you met Carlos? He's a pretty kind of individual.
I don't believe I have.
Well, Carlos, here's Tobias. He's a lawyer.
Are you
pleasure
a
to meet you.
motorcycle enthusiast, sir?
I've already talked to Torek. Because people tend to mention them whenever motorcycles are involved. Should I be mentioning Torque here or no?
That's a part. There's a special case, but yeah, probably because the Torque kept mentioning about his motorcycle stuff.
I'm gonna punch through the mechanic. I have the preacher status, so all of my language is always coded always, but Kindred understand it. I'm asking if you're a member of the Anarchs.
You can tell from his response that no, he is not.
And I'm gonna look at you and then look at my phone. Yeah, he's a pretty interesting case. If you look at his phone from my angle, he says mortal.
Well, that is most interesting indeed. Well, Ms. Tolk has some fantastic advice on motorcycling, and I hope you do enjoy your interactions with her.
Yeah, apparently at some point, me, her, I believe Jennifer, and Psycho we're gonna go for like bike rides or something along those lines.
Okay,
Well,
that'd be interesting.
I do hope you remember to wear your helmet. Safety is tantamount.
Well, usually do.
Most excellent. Mr. Sanchez, you have a wonderful night.
You too. I'm actually about to leave. Yes, see you there, Carlos.
See ya.
Wait, you did catch the part where I said, yeah, no, that was I showing on my phone that you're more the right.
Yeah, I did catch that.
Okay. Yeah, no, sometimes people don't understand what I say, so I want to make sure.
Alright, how bad am I lagging? Pretty bad. Do I want to, I do kind of want to interact with Torque a little bit at some point. Do I have go-go on this? I don't. Ugh. I wish. Because if I had go-go, I would crisscross or something along those lines and stare out at the sea. So Empirica's still Psycho? No. They're still Natalia. Devite's left. Oh no. I kind of want to check to see what the new camera features are, but I'm probably going to do that off stream. I know there's drone, which kind of makes me want to go with flying the drone around at one point, buying a droning character as Carlos, or having a different character go along those lines and doing that. It wouldn't be what is that? It wouldn't be Zex. Alex, don't know what I'm dealing with. Finn, technically I could, but he's not allowed in our territory, and I'm not going to worry about it. I thought people are down there. Yeah, Finale's down there. Where is all the way down there? Oh, that's Hard Rock. And there's the hotel, which means underneath there's the private room to go con the. Somewhere down in this general area is Live Current. Anyway, Sammy's running over here, and I don't want to interact with Sammy. By that I mean I kind of want to interact with Sammy. Be interesting, but Torvig does not care about the Masquerade on a lot of their characters. So,
What you do?
Just kind of walking. How about you?
How about you? Bored.
Same here. So I was thinking of going for maybe a walk in a different part of town, but.
Take her on with you. They're fun. Oh, nothing. Okay.
Well, bye.
See ya.
Oh, do I want to take the bus, or do I want to... No, do I want to take the bus, or... See, that seems like a gang sign, not the Ventru thing that I saw earlier.